are live from Studio V.
It's not really live, it's kind of a misnomer.
Well, it's as live as we get.
That's true, it is as live as we get. What are we looking at tonight?
We are looking at the Dark Crystal Urac by MINDstyle.
Now, I think it was created by MINDstyle.
Correct.
But it's being distributed by Dark Horse.
Also correct.
Okay, very good.
So I guess we should start off talking about the packaging for this particular piece.
The packaging is really, it's nice, but it's not fantastic. It's really, it's a nice design. Visually, it's very nice. It has a lot of symbols from the movie. Of course, the pictures on the front of the box are very nice as well. What it's completely lacking, however, is flavor text, so we can know who this particular character is. It doesn't really give us history or information about the character inside the box. So whether the character looks great or not, which I know that it does, I'm sure that it does, the fact that we're not getting some of that information in the package is I think an improvement that could be made.
Oh, absolutely, and especially it's something that we've become so used to with some of this other packaging, especially some of the other companies that we talk about fairly regularly.
Right.
Flavor text plays an important part in almost completing the entire deal, and that is the one thing that is lacking here as far as the packaging goes.
Let's not forget also that this film was made, again, in 1981 or 1982, whatever it was. So that said, we may not remember generally who this character was.
A refresher.
And his importance to the story. So it might not be a bad idea when you're doing retro products to put a little flavor text, give us a little reminder about who the character is and what his importance is.
It comes in a really solid cardboard box, and it has some window packaging here. So the flap opens up, and it shows the piece inside. And I don't know if you can actually see him, but he sits in there kind of nice.
Yeah, he actually sits inside of a plastic tray, which we're going to remove him from here. And we'll put the box to the side. What's great about the Dark Crystal, any Dark Crystal merchandise, is that there's some Dark Crystal merchandise. There was virtually no merchandise at all when the film was made in, what, 81, 82? Nothing. They had planned a series of action figures. If you go online and Google it, you can probably see some of the prototypes that never made production. And years and years and years later, every now and again you get a trickle, a piece or two. Sideshow a couple years ago did a couple of pieces. There was another company along the line that did some busts and things. And now MINDstyle, as distributed by Dark Horse, is doing a series of figures and polystone statues, really, is what they are.
I was going to say, really, they're not figures. They're more polystone statues. There are no points of articulation on this. Nothing actually moves on it. I believe his staff is the only piece that may be removable on the piece, but I think that's it. Other than that, it's just, again, it's just great to see any Dark Crystal merchandise. The piece is a limited edition. Along with the actual statue itself, so it comes with a keychain, and the keychain actually tells you the number edition of the piece. So, for example, this piece here is number 264 of 1500. So it's a 1500 limited edition piece. It also comes with a unique certificate of authenticity. It looks almost like a credit card or a gift card that MINDstyle is putting out. And again, it says on the back, official licensed merchandise of MINDstyle, and it gives the character's name, Urac. And again, it's just a really quality piece.
Right, it's Urac the Scribe, which is one of those characters. There was a series of them. I don't know why they started with this character particularly.
I think probably because they haven't been done before.
Okay.
You see all the other characters done so often. I think Urac and probably one of the Skeksis would be two of the most requested pieces out there that haven't been done yet. And so it's a natural starting point for MINDstyle to jump on.
He's actually light. He could be a roto cast. He feels like soft vinyl to me.
He does. He does.
And he is incredibly detailed. He looks exactly like the character as the character appears in the film. And it's just a terrific piece. I don't know why there wasn't, again, just kind of going back to the point, I don't know why the film did well enough that you would expect there would have been more merchandise, but I guess thankfully we can be thankful for the merchandise that's coming out now. I know they have more pieces planned. They actually have another piece out called a Strider that has a little tiny Gelfling on its back, which was the boy Gelfling.
Gelf, wasn't it, or something like that?
I can't remember what his damn name is.
Started with a G.
Can't remember. It has the Gelfling lead character on the back, the Strider, and I know that they have more pieces planned. So there he is, Urac the Scribe.
For more information on these pieces, you can go to MINDstyle.com or darkhorse.com. Both sites have some information in regards to this piece and the other pieces in the line, and that's a good place to start and how to get one for your own collection.
Yeah, it is. Excellent. It's so great to see, again, so great to see stuff from these older movies being done in this quality. Excellent.
More Labyrinth.
Ugh.
I like Labyrinth.
Ugh. Labyrinth sucked.
Ah, you suck.